कौन है हजरत अब्बास इब्न अली, जिनके लिए तहज्जुद में मौला ने दुआ मांगी हो? वो अली जिनके हसन हुसैन जैसे बेटे हों और कहें परवरदिगारा एक ऐसा बेटा दे जो करबला में मेरी नुमाइंदगी करे। आज अली मांग रहे हैं।
There is no greed about the worldly things, about the money, about the big house, about the beautiful car, about the big chair, about the big post. When the person, he destroyed completely all greeds which are relative to the worldly affairs, the words, then he becomes Zahid. No, he only wants Allah and His love. He only work in this life for Allah and for His love. He's doing work, he's working in office, but for what? What is his goal? His goal is love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Salawat par awaz. So because that's why it's important to tell you when we are discussing about the irfan, because many people misuse this knowledge and they want popularity, they want money, and they show themselves we are arif. They want their followers, they want their murideen. So that's why in the beginning, many centuries ago, the greatest alim in Shia world, Shia history, Mullah Sadra, Ayatullah Mullah Sadra. Do you know how he is great? When Imam Khomeini want to say anything about Mullah Sadra with high respect, Imam Khomeini gave him too much respect. When he talk about Mullah Sadra, he said, Mullah Sadra is the greatest alim in our Shia history. And he solved those problems. Even the greatest Philosoph Ibn Sina was not able to solve problems about the Islamic philosophy, but Mullah Sadra solved all problems. He is very great alim. Do you know how he is great? Mullah Sadra, he has written one book about the irfan, about the philosophy of the Islam, about the philosophy of the irfan, Asfar. That book is Asfar in 9 volumes. His great book of Mullah Sadra is Asfar. And do you know how this book is important? How this book is full with the knowledge that Ayatullah Shaheed Muttahiri, the great scholar of this centuries, he says about this book of Mullah Sadra, he says in the all worlds, only 4 or few people, they can teach this book. It's not easy for everyone. As far, even it is in Arabic, Arab don't know what is in this side, the book. Because this is about secret knowledge. That's why there are some secret things and it's very difficult. Philosophy book, philosophy of irfan, philosophy of taqwa, philosophy of the relation of the man with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 9 volume. Shaheed Muttahiri, great scholar, say, in all the world, maybe 4 or 5 people, they can able to teach this book. So from now you understand how is the Mullah Sadra was great. And he has done great jihad against those people. They showed themselves as arif, but they were not arif. They only want to become popular, they want the followers, they want the money, and they say we are arif. No, arif are not those people. They don't want the popularity, they don't want the money, they don't want these worldly things. That's why he has written one book against them. And what happened? The people came and people beat him, this great scholar. People throw stone towards him. That's why he left his city Shiraz. But he continued his war against these people, which they want to destroy the ilm irfan. Like they call themselves arif, they show themselves as arif, but they were not Arif. Because Arif don't want popularity. Arif don't want that people know him, what is he? No. Arif don't want. Arif only want love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Arif means against popularity. Arif means against these old things. But there are some people. So that's why this great alim, he has written this book, Asfar, in 9 volumes. And the Allama Tabai, the great scholar, was the only one who started teaching of Asfar in the Qum. Because even the teaching of this book was the jihad. Because many ulamas, they say, no, this book is very highest level. Maybe when we discuss about this, some people misguided. But Imam, in the time of Imam Khomeini, this man, great scholar, in this century, Allama Tabatabai, he started teaching Asfar. And he also explained, he written some sharah, means explanation on the Asfar. Salawat padhi ba awaz wal. So anyway, so this is the beginning. Mullah Sadra say, if you want Arif, then for Arif, it's the important he becomes Zahid. Zahid means he only want Allah, only want his blessing, only he wants to please Allah. He don't want popularity. He don't want all these things which are relative to this dunya. Why? Because Quran say about it. Salawat padhi ba awaz wal. Now when we are discussing about the zuhud, what is the zuhud? There are some stages of the zuhud. First stage, which is wajib upon every Muslim, all Muslim. Zuhud is wajib in some condition upon every of us. Which are those? This is the first level. Tark muharramat. Protect yourself from haram. This is wajib. This is also zuhud. It is wajib upon every Muslim, every moment. Even he is not following correctly, even he is not moment, even he is not that stage, but this zuhud is wajib for every Muslim. Protect yourself from haram money, from haram food, from haram, all those things which are prohibited in Quran. Protect yourself from those, even you want or don't want, you like or dislike. Doesn't matter. If you are Muslim, you obey the order of Allah. This is the zuhud which is wajib. This zuhud is wajib. Protect yourself from haram, from zina, from sharab, from wine, from drinking, from dancing, from listening music, from listening ghiba. This zuhud is wajib. From adultery, this zuhud is wajib. Protect yourself. Away. Run away from these type of crimes. But then another second stage, higher stage, is tarke mutashabihat. And even it is not haram, but we have some doubt, maybe it's not haram, but even you have some doubts, you leave that thing. Don't go near that. Even it is not haram, but you have some doubt, maybe if you go there, then you will involve in haram. You see? It means like makruh. This is the makruh. Makruh, what is the makruh? Means not halal, it's not haram. It's not haram. Makruh means not haram. But if you do, it's not good. Karahat. You see? Dislike it. It's better. But from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is no order from Allah that it is haram. It's prohibited. But it is not mustahab. It is not sawab. And it is not wajib. And it is not mubah. Mubah, what is the mubah? Mubah means you can do. Drinking water you can do. Eating fruit you can do. It's mubah. Because you can do it. Mubah means you are allowed to do. But it is makruh, too much eating. He said makruh. Too much eating, you full it. It's makruh. Too much sleeping, more than 8 hours. Makruh. These are the makruh. So now here the zuhud means don't go near even the makruh. Because Imam Ali say, if you do makruh many times, then certainly you do haram. If you do makruh, you are going to do makruh. It is makruh. Molana, it is makruh I am doing. Imam Ali say, then you can do haram. So this is the higher level that you protect yourself even from the makruh. Salawat padhe baawaz wala. No, the highest level of the zuhud, even the thing is halal, but person is not doing. Why? Fear of the day of judgment, fear of hisab, that Allah will, we have to give hisab, all counting on the day of judgment, even it is halal. But this is the level of the arif. This is the higher level of the zuhud. For example, if you wear one shirt which cost is $100, you can wear if you have too much money. You buy one shirt, the price is $100 or $50. It's not makruh if you have too much money. If you have too much money, even it is not israf. If your standard of getting money is too much, $50 or $100 or $70, you are buying. Okay, because you have too much money. But because if you are zahid, means you have fear of the day of judgment, then you can't do this job, because then you will be zahid even in the halal. Can I give you example? One alim, then another man who loved alim, he bring one abba. Do you know the abba? Molana wear the black one, abba. This is kaba and that is abba. So one person bring one abba for alim. It was too much expensive. It's a gift. And if one person is giving you gift, it's not good that you say, I don't want it. It's not manner, Islamic manner. So alim say, okay, I accept it. Then alim say, please, how much you buy? So for example, that price was equal to 3 abba, which were the cheaper. He said, go and bring 3 cheaper one. And he get 1 for himself and he gave 2 for the poor. So this is the zuhud. The same way in the time of Prophet, same way in the time of maybe Hazrat Ali, there is one riwayah like it, that one person he bring one shirt or one big pair of hand that Arab people are wearing for the Prophet or for Imam Ali. It was too much expensive. Prophet said, go and give this one to that shop and bring cheaper one. And give the money from that one. And he went and he bring the money, and then Prophet was walking, or Imam Ali, I am not remember, that there was one poor man. He was sitting on the ground. What happened with you? Prophet asked. He says, since last night there is no money for my poor children. And from that money, Prophet they gave them. This is the zuhud. It was halal for the Prophet, for you. You can wear more expensive things, you can wear this type of things, but in the zuhud means even in the halal you will be zahid. If you buy, for example, one car, it's the expensive, for example, it's a $20,000. It's not the zuhud. Maybe it will be asraf, maybe it will be haram, maybe it will be riya, that is the sin. Riya means show off. But okay, it is not the riya. For example, you want your kilos and you wear for yourself 20 kilos. 20 are too much. You are wearing only, how much for is sufficient for you? 5, 6, 7 is sufficient. But there are many bags full with my clothes. So this is not the zuhud. Even it is halal. Maybe sometimes it will be ashraf. But okay, the 10, 20, maybe it will be halal for you. But it is not the zuhud. Zuhud means the only those things you use which are very necessary for you. Salawat. Salawat. So Hazrat Ali alayhi salatu wasalam say, Az-zuhdu fi dunya, qala Ali alayhi salam, Az-zuhdu fi dunya kasrul amal. Zuhud in dunya is Means your ambitions, if they are too much, then it is not zuhd. Means also Imam Ali said in another sentence of Imam Ali, if you want your happy life, cut your ambitions. If your ambitions are limited, you will be happy. If you are thinking about Mercedes car, Rolls Royce, then big bungalow, about 6 acres, then big business, then you will be not happy in your life. And you will not be do shukr for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will be ungrateful people, from ungrateful people. So Imam Ali say, if you want happy life, then cut off your ambition. If your ambitions are limited, you will be happy. Salawat padhi. So this is the zuhd. Az-zuhd fi dunya kasrul amal. Your ambition will be limited, very short limited. And what is the result? Wa-shukr. Qul ni'ma. Then you will say shukr alhamdulillah, shukr alhamdulillah, because you are limited. Your ambition is limited. Because it's not possible even for the king that what he want he can achieve. It's not possible for the man in here, in this life. It is only in the Jannah. What you want you can get. In this life, it is not possible. Many ambitions remain. So what is the best procedure? Limited ambitions. That without that you can't be happy. If your ambitions are limited, you will be happy. Salawat padhi baawaz. This is the zuhd. Wa shukru qul na'mah. And every blessing you count and you say shukr alhamdulillah. Wa wara'u an qul ma harram Allah azza wa jalla. Salawat padhi baawaz. And protect yourself from haram. You see, this is the zuhd. And qala Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam. Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam say, Az-zahid fi dunya alladhi yatruk halalaha makhafata hisabi. Allahu Akbar. We are not from those people. We are slave of our stomach, slave of our ambition, slave of our nafs. Who is Zahid? Imam Sadiq says, Zahid is that person. He is even not eating halal. Even he is not getting which thing is halal for him. For what? Fear of hisab on the day of judgment. Because if you are eating halal, even Imam Ali say, fi halal hisabun. Fi haram iqabun. If you are doing haram, then punishment. But even for the halal, you have to give hisab. Means, on the day of judgment, you have your all accounts on the day of judgment. There is one hadith, riwayah. On the day of judgment, there are two people. Two people will come, and there is order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You both go in Jannah, in heaven. Both means from heaven, Jannati. But what happened? One person reached in Jannah. He was waiting for that person because they were near to each other during the Hisab. And that person reached in Jannah after 40 years. I don't know the 40 years of the Qiyamah or 40 years of here. Because there is one day equal to 50,000 years. But this is the riwayah. Wa alaikum assalam. Another person reached in Jannah after 40 years. That person, that guy asked from, where were you? I was waiting for you because we are both Jannati. Allah gave us order, go in Jannah. He said, yes, I am Jannati from heaven. But because I was too much rich in this world, in that world. So I give my every hisab. Don't talk please. I gave my every hisab. Every hisab. What I belong, my property, my money, what I use, the blessing of Allah. But you were the poor one. There was no hisab for you. So you entered 40 years before me. You see? The many people are poor and they are not saying grateful. They are not saying shukr. They are saying we are poor. But look at the day of judgment. what will happen for the poor? It's easy. Even you see, in the checking, in the custom, you see, if you have too much luggage, you will be there without luggage. Easily. We pass the check, everything. So the same thing on the day of judgment, if one check post is for the 1,000 years. Allah Akbar. So for the Zahid it is easy, he will go straight in the Jannah. And for we people, we stand there. Allah Akbar. So these are the Zahid. Salawat pari wa awaz bol. Bar digar salawat. Qala Ali alayhi salam, and this is the very beautiful hadith, very beautiful saying of Imam Ali. Qala Ali alayhi salam, az-zuhdu kulluhu bayna kalimatayn. Imam Ali said, all zuhd is in two kalma, in two sentences of the Quran. Min al-Quran. In Surah Hadith, 57 Surah, ayah is 23. What is that? Imam Ali said, all zuhd is in these two sentences. Which are they? Hadith, Surah Hadith, ayah number 23. لِقَيْلَا تَعْصَوْا عَلَى مَا فَاتَكُمْ وَلَا تَفْرَحُوا بِمَا آتَاكُمْ. Allahu Akbar. This is the highest level of the zuhud. Imam Ali said, all zuhud is present in these two kalma, in these two sentences of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What Allah say in Surah Hadith? Allah say, for example, if you can't achieve one thing, or if you lost one great property, don't be sorry for that. And if you get too much, if you get million, don't be happy. Maybe it is possible for us. If you lost million, so there is no change for the Zahid. There is a riwayah, who is Zahid? Who is Arif? Imam say, for example, Zahid, he is the king of the whole world. And suddenly, he heard that everything finished. No, you are not the king. Even you are not the owner of $1. He was the king of the whole world. What will going on? Who is the Zahid? Imam say, it's just like one leg or one wing of the mosquito on his head, and let go away. I didn't explain in English good. यानी इमाम फरमाते हैं कि अगर पूरी दुनिया की हुकूमत उसके पास है और उसे पता चला कि पूरी हुकूमत आपकी खत्म हो गई, तो जाहिद के ऊपर कोई असर नहीं होगा. वो ऐसा होगा कि एक मच्छर का पर उसके ऊपर था और गिर गए. Means all world, all property of world for the Arif and for the Zahid is the wing of one mosquito. Nothing for them. You see, this is the Arif. This is the Zahid. And for us, if we lose $2,000, we can't sleep for all night. This is our iman. Because our heart is full with the love of money, not the love of Allah. But this is the Arif, this is the Zahid. If he lost everything, there is no. Because when we came in this world, what we bring? Nothing. And when we leave this world, what we bring? What we can take? Nothing. So this is the Zahid. Salawat pade wa awaz buland. You see? So if he gets all kingdom of the world, he will not be happy. His happiness depends Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His happiness depends Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see, there is philosophy of the happiness. Some people are in pain. Why some people are in pain? Pain and pleasure. Philosophy of the pain and pleasure is different for the Zahid. Philosophy of the pain and pleasure is different for the Arif. Pain and pleasure depend upon his worship. Pain depend upon his sin, and pleasure depend upon his worship. If he go near Allah, he pleased. It's pleasure for him. If he go away from mustahib, it is pain for him. Because he is thinking for that world, for akhirah, and we are thinking about this. Can I give you the very important example today in this life? Who is the Zahid? Who is the Arif? Do you know? One thing is very important. When Salawat maybe you even heard this news. When Imam Khomeini was in Paris, and when he was going as a leader to Tehran, you see, on the airport of the France, when he was the man, superman, as the Western people was thinking, and Shah went out and he was going as a leader of 40 million people, you see. So the people, French people were thinking, no, he's too much happy, because he was going as a leader, as a hero, as the most powerful man. So the newspaper man came and they asked from Imam, how is your feeling? But they say, I'm very happy. Because they are thinking about this thing, material things. Do you know what Imam said? Imam said, no feeling. There is no feeling. And they misunderstand that this man don't like his homeland. He is going there after 50 years and there is no change. Because they don't know about the irfan. What is irfan? What is the zuhud? They misunderstand. Why Imam said there is no feeling. I am normal as I was before 50 years, as I am before 4 years. So this written in their newspaper, how is this man? He's not loving with his country. He's returned back there after 15 years. And he said, I have not changed. There is no change in my feelings. Salawat padi Baba. So this is the zuhud. This is the man. This man is the arif. If even he get the kingdom of the world, there is no change. This thing is just like a mosquito. Less than mosquito for the zahid. For the alif, for the arif, he is looking for the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even in the another side, when Imam Khomeini, his beloved son, great alim, his son Mustafa Khomeini, he was his fruit of his teaching. And when Shah killed him, the people were thinking, how can we give him this news? Maybe it will be for him shock and maybe heart attack and maybe another problem. So ulama were thinking, what can we do? How can we tell him about the killing of his beloved son? Why he loved him? Because of the knowledge. What he get, he gave him all knowledge. So he was a scholar. So they went, a few group went to near Imam Khomeini, and they say, there another person, do you know Imam? He become dead. Say yes. Another person. So they want to start from where we can start, because this news was terrible for Imam Khomeini. They were thinking, Imam that were also become dead, his son becomes, yes, I know. But what do you want to tell me? Then Imam recite one ayah of Quran, that everything will be dead from the earth and from the sky. Why you are telling, why you don't want to tell me something? Say what you want. Then they say, your son killed by Shah. He said, Allahu Akbar. What he said? Allahu Akbar. He loved him too much. He said, Allahu Akbar. And he said, we don't know behind this killing, certainly there is blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Salawat. This is the man. This is the zuhud. This is the irfan. Salawat. And the person who is arif, who is zahid, he don't want popularity. He don't want the post. Do you know Allama Ansari was the great scholar also in Shia history. So there is one book, what I've seen, that book. Allama Ansari was very simple. So he was teaching in very small group of students in Shiraz, because no one know him that he is great alim. So another alim was there. When other alim was too much great by knowing, the people know them. So he also gave the same lecture, the same mosque. But one day he came in that mosque before time. He saw the Allama Ansari. And when he listened his knowledge, he think his knowledge is more than me. So this is his right that he get my chair. You see, these are the people. Real alim, real zahid. यानी अल्लामा अंसारी को कोई जानते नहीं थे. एक और आलिम थे जिनको मरजा बनाया जा रहा था, जो मरजा वक्त थे, मगर नहीं, उन्होंने कहा ये मुझसे ज्यादा काबिल है, लिहाजा ये पोस्ट इनको मिलनी चाहिए. मरजा यानी बगैर ताज के बादशाह है, पूरी दुनिया पे हुकूमत है, दिलों पर हुकूमत है. कहा नहीं. That alim Ansari, nobody know him, only few people. But that alim, when he heard what he's saying, he said he is more greater than me. So please, this is your marja, I am not your marja. Do you know this is the zuhud? Even no one know him who is Allama Ansari. Have iman, then
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. I apologize, it's going to be in Urdu as you announced. ایک ربائی پیش خدمت ہے. پھر نگینوں میں تل رہی ہے زباں، پھر نگینوں میں تل رہی ہے زباں، اور آب کوثر سے دھل رہی ہے زباں. بادب با ملاحظہ ہوشیار، مدح حسن میں کھل رہی ہے زباں. صلوات. ایک اور ربائی پیش خدمت ہے. حیدر کا لاڈلا ہے، محمد کا پیار ہے. حیدر کا لاڈلا ہے، محمد کا پیار ہے، اور تو گلشن بطول کی پہلی بہار ہے. تو گلشن بطول کی پہلی بہار ہے، اور قربان تیری سبز قبائی کے اے حسن. ملاحظہ ہو. قربان تیری سبز قبائی کے اے حسن، تیرا جو رنگ ہے وہی رنگ بہار ہے. صلوات. قصیدے کے چند مرثیے، چند اشعار. یہ کون آیا ہے دنیا میں زمین، پھر طور ساما ہے. یہ کون آیا ہے دنیا میں زمین، پھر طور ساما ہے. اور نگاہ موسی عمران نے کیا دیکھا جو حیراں ہے. چمن میں فاطمہ کے گل کھلا، پہلی بہار آئی. اور نصیری لے تیرے خالق کے گھر، جشن چراغاں ہے. اب بجائے جنگ کر کے صلح تیری آبرو رکھ لی. بجائے جنگ کر کے صلح تیری آبرو رکھ لی. مدینے جان زہرا و علی کا تجھ پہ احسان ہے. تیرے قدموں کو چھو کر نغمگی آئی ہواؤں میں. تیرے قدموں کو چھو کر نغمگی آئی ہواؤں میں. اور قبا کے رنگ سے سبزہ بھی جانے گلستان ہے. وہ عالم حسن کا نظریں ملانا تو الگ ٹھہرا. شعر ملاحظہ ہو. وہ عالم حسن کا نظریں ملانا تو الگ ٹھہرا. جو لے لے نام بھی ہونٹوں کے کب ملنے کا امکان ہے. جو لے لے نام بھی ہونٹوں کے کب ملنے کا امکان ہے. وفا یہ غیر ممکن ہے، دعا اپنا اثر کھو دے. وفا یہ غیر ممکن ہے دعا اپنا اثر کھو دے، در حسنین وہ در ہے جہاں